Welcome back to another episode of Filled In. I'm Phil Spingola, ready to fill you in on the news that is happening around you. Genetically engineered plants that can detect bombs would replace expensive electronic detectors within a decade. WASP-43b is a planet 260 light-years away and features winds at 3,000 degrees blowing at the speed of sound. Worth Enterprises is designing a deep sleep transfer habitat to help send humans to Mars. Funded by NASA, the project aims to utilize therapeutic hypothermia to slow down astronauts' metabolisms, inducing a sleep-like inactive state for a prolonged period of time. Feeding would occur through intravenous nutritional fluids delivered by a catheter. RhinoChill is an intranasal cooling system currently used in hospitals to induce therapeutic hypothermia, keeping cardiac arrest victims in stable conditions while waiting for treatment. But they currently only do it for a week, not the 180 days it takes to get to Mars. So a lot more research is needed to understand the long-term mental and physical effects. Airbus is patenting virtual reality sensory isolation headgear, which aside from audiovisual components includes squirting smells up passengers' noses so you can completely forget you're flying on an airplane. Meta augmented reality glasses make science fiction a reality. They use the natural world as the focus of the computer interface, creating a real-time map of your surroundings and allowing you to interact with holograms. It's the first machine to allow two people to view and interact with digital information from different perspectives while holding eye contact. So for instance, you could play Minecraft with a friend in the same physical space. The interface is designed by the same guy who did the Iron Man movies, and they hope to implement this in everything from healthcare and engineering to education and gaming. Scientists in South Korea have converted cigarette butts into material that coats the electrodes of supercapacitors for extremely large amounts of energy storage. A vampire plant sweet-talks its victims through DNA into lowering its defenses, allowing them to tap into them and drain their fluids. It turns out most people have herpes. In the United States, it's estimated that 54% of 14 to 49-year-olds have herpes simplex 1, and the worldwide estimate of HSV-1, the oral type, HSV-2, the genital type, is somewhere between 65 and 90%. Most people never show signs of it because the flare-ups can depend on the strain and the strength of the host's immune system. Estimates of the older population having a herpes virus are over 90%. Researchers at the University of Bradford are developing a simple, universal blood test to diagnose cancer. A baseball team in Korea now allows fans to cheer through a computer and have it physically represented at the stadium. One of the longest pieces of dinosaur coprolite recently sold at an auction for $8,500. Coprolite is fossilized poop. In related news, newly discovered tracks add to the theory that T-Rexes haunted in packs. And lastly, the world's largest laser is helping researchers study planet formation by crushing diamonds. That's it for us tonight. I'm Phil Spingola, and you've just been filled in.